Hello, this is Mike Johnson. I'm taking you on an inside and outside video tour of this 2007 Coachmen Mirada. This is a newer body style. They changed body style for 2007 and changed floor plans. 2006 and older, a lot of them were the narrow body. So like 2000 through 2006, they were the narrow body. And then this 2007 is the wide body. I've had a lot of the narrow bodies. I've exported them out of the country to buyers overseas. And this is the wide body. This cannot be exported to certain countries like Australia. They're too wide. But it is a very nice Coachmen Mirada 350 double slide with the bunk bed configuration. It does have the large bunk beds. I like bunk bed motorhomes. They're very useful for my family. I got 2 kids. It's nice to have a queen bed in the back and then 2 bunk beds for my kids so that we don't have to mess with the beds in the front, but it does sleep up to 8 people. So you have a pull-out hide-a-bed sofa in the front. I'll show you that when we go inside. And bunk beds. Those 2 windows are the bunk beds. All the rooftop awnings, the main awning and the slide-out awnings are all brand new fabric. They were replaced. We just had that done. About $800 to replace those fabrics. They're brand new, so you won't have to worry about that for another 10 years or so. You can finance this motorhome, especially if you're prior military. That makes it really easy if you have access to a lender like USAA. But it is a 2007, the newer body style. It's got the Onan Marquise generator. These big cargo doors. You'll notice a lot of motorhomes have the smaller oval cutout cargo doors, but this has the big cargo doors. You got a really nice generator. Running smooth and steady, and it has 50 amp power. You've got the big heavy duty 50 amp cable, so running both air conditioning and microwaves and things at the same time is no problem. A lot of these bunk bed motorhomes only have 30 amp service, but this one is a 50 amp. That'll help you out when you're using it. Up here you have a rear backup camera. Backup camera is working perfect. Day and night shades throughout. You got a V5 towing package, so up to a 5,000 pound trailer or a 500 pound tongue weight. There is a little crack in the bumper here. Just letting you know. There is a little crack. I think they bumped it with a trailer or something, or stepped on it. But the outsides and everything, other than that, they're in really good condition. Nice and glossy exterior, almost like a mirror finish. And like I said, these are huge cargo doors. This cargo door is just about larger than the entry door. It's like the front door of your house. You go look at other motorhomes like the Four Winds Hurricane or Thor Hurricane, you'll see they have the little oval cutouts. And you can't put a lot of stuff, or like Four Winds, Windsport, those kind of motorhomes. Small little cutouts limit what you can put in your storage compartment. These are more similar to like a diesel size motorhome. And this is full pass-through. There are all the way across to the other side. It goes. This storage bin and the rear storage bin is full pass-through. Look how big this door is. It's got 2 door handles to make it secure. Really big cargo capacity. This is a 35-foot motorhome. We're going to talk about tires and chassis in a separate video. But the outside is nice and glossy. Any older peeling stickers were removed. If you want new stickers put on, we do have a couple estimates, and they range from $600 at the cheapest to a couple thousand. If you want graphics, the ones that are on it now look fine, so it's totally up to you. If you want full body paint, you can expect to pay about $8,000. This is the model 350 DBS. Has this nice easy access exterior door, double entry step, and you've got the wide convex power aiming towing mirrors. Some motorhomes you don't get the white convex, but this has the nice white convex mirrors. Again, the brand new awning fabric. Now I'm going to take you on to the inside, and again I'll have an extra video showing the chassis. Mike Johnson, give me a call, 951-681-2101. Mike Johnson taking you on an inside tour of this 2007 Coachmen Mirada 350 DBS. Take a look inside. This is a very, very clean motorhome, partly because it only has 8,000 original miles, and partly because it's not a lived-in unit. Sometimes you'll see motorhomes that are low mileage, but they were lived in. Other times you'll see, high mileage wearing things out. This is all real wood interior. Sleeps 8 inside. I'm going to take you on a quick walkthrough. It's got bunk beds, and these are big bunk beds. We're going to look at those again in a minute. Rear queen bed. I'm going to go back to front, front to back. Underneath the rear queen is massive storage underneath, larger than most storage area. Some motorhomes, they put water tanks and things under the bed. This has a huge storage area under the bed, as well as large wardrobe cabinets, hangers. It has a position for TVs all over the place. If you want TVs, it's got a TV hookup inside this center cabinet here. It got more wardrobe storage cabinet. All the doors are in good condition, and these are real wood doors. If you look as many motorhomes as I do, you'll realize how important that is, because you've got a TV here for the bunk bed area. So if you got now these bunk beds will fit adults or kids. So if you put kids right here, I like it because our kids can have their beds here and we don't have to mess with the front. Only got 2 kids, that makes it easy. But if you got more, that's fine. You've got simple curtains in here so the kids don't have to worry about them messing them up. They're easy to roll up and snap in place. This is a huge slide out. This is a 13-foot slide out, which is larger than most bunk beds. I mean, you'll see some bunk bed motorhomes have 3 slide outs, but the bunk beds aren't as big. This is huge bunk beds and a deeper than average slide out. I think this is a 30-inch slide out, or 32. Most of them only slide out about 24 inches on the bunk bed. So this is a substantial, large main slide out, and a very strong chassis motorhome. So going back to the front, trying to cover everything. It's got this dinette, turns into a bed. It folds into a bed. I'll have pictures of it. So the cushions come off and the top comes down flat to make a bed. Put the cushions back up. This is a full pull-out hide-a-bed sofa. It pulls all the way open to fill this area, so you could sleep 2 adults right here, or 2 kids. Up to 2 adults could fit in the dinette, or 1 there and 1 on a bed on the floor. Up to 8 people can sleep in here comfortably. It does have seat belts for 10. Looking at the seat belts, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. As you see, this has an ordinary old school TV in the front, but it does work. You see, we have the picture there. It's working correctly. We have a DVD player in the motorhome, and it has a satellite dish up on the roof. If you subscribe to DirecTV or Dish Network, you don't have to change the TVs. You don't have to worry about the TVs, but if you really like big TVs, it's got this low mounting location right here for a big 40 or so inch flat screen TV will fit here no problem. It's reinforced right in the center with a center beam. So if you want to put a big flat screen TV, you've got a nice place to do it right there in your living area. It's up to you. We're not going to put the TV in for you. If you want the TV put in, you can do it. Take the old TV out of your house, get a new one for your house, and put the old one here. That gives you an excuse to buy a new TV for your house, and it won't cost you anything for the motorhome. That's what I would do anyways. Take a look in the refrigerator. This refrigerator, we haven't done anything except have a professional housekeeper come through and make sure everything is clean. This refrigerator is clean. Really clean. Let's get in there close and look how clean. Sometimes on motorhomes you open up and you'll see rust and stuff like that. This is not like that. Really clean. It's clean because they probably never used it. Some people don't get the whole RV thing, and this may have never been turned on. There's no odors or anything. We do have it on. It does work. It gets cold. It works perfectly. Up here you've got a nice microwave. This is also super clean. Part because nobody lived in it, and part because low mileage. 3-burner cooktop. And you've got a real LP propane powered oven here. This is a big deal, especially for experienced campers. Because if you go to the national park and they say you can't use a generator after 8 o'clock at night, you need to use the LP gas oven if you want to make heat. Baking dinner late or something, okay? Because they have these hour restrictions. If you go to campgrounds where you have full hookups, it's not a problem. But some people sometimes go to places like national parks, down by the beach or wherever, where there might not be hookups and you still want to camp, or out in the desert. Not a problem. You got a real oven in here. A lot of storage. These are the pull-down shades. In the flammable area, they have metal blinds, but all motorhomes keep them near the fire. They don't put the paper or fabric blinds near fire. Let's take a look at the bathroom. Bathroom is nice and clean. Again, I had a professional housekeeper come through and clean everything, so I can open up the toilet. It's all sterilized and clean. Mirrors are clean. The shower, everything works. We have the water on right now in this motorhome, so I can turn on the shower. Your shower works. We're not on water hose, we're on water pump. So we have hot water, fully functioning faucet, hot and cold. I forgot to show you that in the kitchen. And take a look underneath. Always look under the sinks. If someone was living in a motorhome and you open up and look under the sink, it's not going to be nice and clean like this. Okay, this is an unused, for the most part, motorhome. Really nice, really clean. Only 8,000 miles on it. Take a look under here. There is a little bit of stuff in there, but nothing bad. Open up the doors, look in there. Not bad. It's raining outside right now. We don't have any leaks. Just started raining since I started this video. It's raining outside. No leaks. The roof, everything looks beautiful. Again, bunk beds, underbed storage. You got pull-out drawers. You've got a rear window. That's a nice thing. And it has a backup camera. Backup camera is working perfect. Nice deep drawers next to the bed here. It's always nice to have a place to put all your gizmos. You've got electrical outlet right here to charge your gizmos next to this little nightstand. So you can keep your iPads or cell phones right there charging. Very convenient. Or you can put them in the cabinets and do it. What are we missing? This has full automatic leveling. This is your power control center. You've got your tank level test button right here. You can start the generator from right here. Starts right up on the first try. Takes a couple seconds to prime the fuel. Generator is running, and this generator is running perfectly. It stays running, runs and runs and runs, makes power. It's a 50 amp power system on this. A lot of bunk beds you're going to look at are only 30 amp, but this has 2 AC units on the roof. And so when you're running both ACs, you can run both ACs at the same time, and you can use the microwave or use other features, and they all work because it's 50 amp power. 30 amp power, significantly less power, may cause you issues. It has this wood floor throughout. It's got carpet and wood floor. There's a lot of area without carpet. I myself keep a vacuum cleaner when I go camping in the vehicle, so I can vacuum the floor. I mean, that's easy. They're cheap, and they do a good job. But it's a lot of open wood floor or wood finished floor in here. You've got a little flip up for extra counter space. I'm trying to keep this video short. This is a barrel, what they call a barrel chair. So it's a secure chair. You don't have to worry about it coming loose. You can sit here when you're driving. You can turn it forward. You can swivel it to look out the window when you're passing through scenic areas. And it has this nice window here. If you look at enough motorhomes, it's really important to have a window here, because when you're pulling into traffic, the driver wants to be able to look out and see approaching vehicles and things like that. That's very helpful. Some motorhomes will put the refrigerator right here or an entertainment console right here. Yeah, that looks good in the showroom, but when you're actually trying to take it out on the road, that's just scary. You don't want anything there except a window, and that's set up right. Okay, what else we got to talk about? Up on the dash, let's start up the engine and see how that goes. I'm planning on acquiring a few air conditioning control knobs here, because it is missing the the knob right there. And then your backup camera right there. You have a standard radio. Of course, you could change this with the navigation, very easy. Here is your odometer reading. Let me click this just right. Thus, the odometer is correct, 8,242 miles. And because this is a Ford, it also says it has 640 hours of engine use. So there's 640 hours time on the engine. The Fords do show hours, engine hours, which is really cool. It's like a hops meter. It's full auto leveling. Turn it on and press auto or all retract. There's no fiddling around. A lot of other motorhomes you have to fiddle around with the leveling jacks. This is all full auto. You have power mirrors. As you see, we have wraparound curtains. We have cup holders. We got those nice big towing mirrors. Those are really helpful to have nice power towing mirrors. And we've got our sun visors up there. It's all in good shape. Again, the awnings outside have brand new fabric. We put brand new fabric on there. I'm going to try to keep this video from getting any longer by wrapping it up. My name is Mike Johnson. Give me a call, 951-681-2101. Call me direct, 951-681-2101. If you feel that I missed something that you want to see, this is Mike Johnson. I'm going to show you underneath. Take a quick look at the chassis and tires of this Coachmen Mirada motorhome. I got to get my camera in the right position. That should be good. And I'm going to take a look underneath. Taking a look underneath so you can see it hasn't been in rust and corroding environments. No leaks. There's no fluid leaks whatsoever. Really beefy leveling jacks. the mass diameter is about double of some motorhomes. Taking a look underneath the motorhome. Chrome exhaust tips. Generator's running. Trailer hitch. My name is Mike Johnson. Thanks for looking. Give me a call, 951-681-2101, and we can do a live video call. Thank you. Mike Johnson. I made a mistake earlier on the engine hours. Okay. This only has 210 hours on the Ford V10. 8,242 miles on the odometer. 640 miles on the trip. And 210 hours of engine operation. So what does that mean? Okay, if you drive 5,000 miles at 40 miles an hour average speed, which is your typical time between oil changes, that's 125 hours between oil changes. So this is about 2 oil changes of engine use, or about 8,000 miles of odometer. The generator has only 61 hours of generator hours. If I'm trying to hold this so you can see the hour meter for the generator, 61.0 hours right now for the generator. People always ask me that. Mike Johnson, give me a call, 951-681-2101. Thank you.